A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to A+ English. I'm Kai.
I'm Chickling.
And in yesterday's portion of the article, we saw two people, Julian and Maria, get ready to meet the trash truck with all of their recycling. And they had a lot. They had a lot of recycling, food waste. What else did they have? Oh, dead batteries.
Oh, yeah.
Or old batteries, dead electronics. You can say dead batteries too.
Okay. 旧的电池.
So that leads us to our warm-up question. What do you do with old things in your house? Do you throw them out or try to make them new again? Yeah, it's a big question. It's a lot.
I have to be honest here. I always throw things away. But usually before I do that, I double check or make sure if I can fix it.
Yeah.
But if it's too broken that I can use it anymore, I'm just gonna throw it away.
Yeah, it's hard to know how to fix things because some, especially electronic things, some things are so complicated.
Yeah, I always give it to my dad. He is really good at fixing anything.
Well, and that's great. That's a way to not throw something away, is to give it to someone who can use it or can fix it, and then maybe they can give it to someone else.
Yeah.
Whatever. And so in the article, I recall that Julian and Maria decided to reuse their glass jars, which is something I do as well. And then you talked about the...
I have straws, my own straws. And
my
flask.
And then in terms of reusing, you give it to people who can fix it.
Yeah.
That's kind of reusing. So... we're going to get into the article now, talk a little bit more about what you can do besides just throwing things away.
Welcome to Picture Dictionary. Plastic, container, furniture, aluminum, paper, battery, electronics, clothes, glass jar, food waste, garbage bag.
Recycling, reducing, and reusing things. Warm-up question. What do you do with old things in your house? Do you throw them out or try to make them new again? Julian and Maria come back from taking out the recycling.
We reduced our trash this week. That's good. I still need to buy more garbage bags though.
Yeah, I'm glad we could recycle most things. Too bad they couldn't take this ugly old chair.
We can call the city to pick up old furniture like this. Also, we can give our old clothes to people in need.
That's a good idea. I can donate this dress. I don't wear it now. Also, maybe we can fix up this old chair and not throw it away.
Right! There really are lots of ways to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Word power.
Ugly, ugly. All the neighbors hate that ugly house. It looks terrible. All the neighbors hate that ugly house. It looks terrible. Call, call. I'm going to call a taxi to come here and drive us home. I'm going to call a taxi to come here and drive us home. Dress, dress. Jackie wore a beautiful long blue dress to her birthday party. Jackie wore a beautiful long blue dress to her birthday party. Way. William lost his keys, but he found another way to get into the house. William lost his keys, but he found another way to get into the house.
认识字汇
Reduce. Donate.
All right, so just like yesterday, the conversation starts out without a conversation, but telling us what's happening. Julian and Maria come back from taking out the recycling.
所以 Julian 跟 Maria 回收完之后就回到家了。
And Julian says, "We reduced our trash this week. That's good."
Yeah, 所以 Julian 说我们减少了这礼拜的垃圾，真好。这边有一个字 reduced， 就是减少。Yeah, that's always a good feeling.
Yeah, it is. And it's part of a phrase that we use in English a lot. Reduce, reuse, recycle. So recycle, reuse, they both have that R-E that you mentioned. It means again. Reduce, though, I think it's different. I don't think you can use the same pattern. But yeah, it always does feel good to reduce your trash. I do still need to buy more garbage bags, though.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Where do you get your garbage?
Well, I'm not sure.
I get my at Carrefour.
Oh, cool. Nice. I usually go to convenience stores. Okay. So this is what they talk about in the article.
Okay.
Yeah. Julian says, I still need to buy more garbage bags, though.
Okay, 然后 Julian 说我还是要买多点垃圾袋哦。
Yeah. So we talked about where we get ours, for sure.
Yeah.
Because as much as you try to recycle, there's always a little bit of trash. Some people have tried to live without making any garbage. It's called zero waste.
Okay.
But
I think it's kind of difficult.
It takes a really strong commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So Maria says, yeah, I'm glad we could recycle most things.
所以 Maria 就说对啊，好开心啊，我们大部分的东西都可以回收。
Yeah, and then she has an interesting comment about something that they tried to get rid of but couldn't. She says, too bad they couldn't take this ugly old chair.
好，所以 Maria 就说好可惜哦，这个旧椅子、丑椅子，他们没有办法收哎。那我们先来看一下 Magic Box。
Magic Box.
嗨，大家好，我是 Peggy。我自己呢，本身是一个很宅的人嘛，没有很爱社交，但我其实也是有一些朋友呢，他们是很喜欢跟别人出去玩，有时候就会跟我说，Peggy，你昨天怎么没有来那个谁谁谁的派对啊？太可惜了，超好玩，发生好多事情。Too bad you didn't come to Neil's party last night. It was awesome. 好了，我昨天晚上是比较累一点，你知道，所以不想出门。没关系，反正那个 Neil 是个 party animal， 总是在办派对，下次还会有机会。那今天呢，就趁这个机会，利用 Peggy 自己的遗憾来跟大家介绍一下 too bad 这个用法。Too bad 字面上看起来好像是太坏了、太糟了的意思。但是在口语当中，假如我们直接说it's too bad， 或是直接说 too bad 开头的话，通常是在表达太可惜了、太遗憾了的意思。像是我刚刚举的那个没有去参加派对很可惜的例子，或者是像这个句子 It's too bad that Daniel had to give up soccer when he broke his leg。Daniel 本来是个足球界的明日之星，但在摔断腿之后呢，只得放弃足球，真是太可惜了。那类似用来表达好可惜啊、好遗憾啊的用法，还有 It's a shame 或是 It's a pity。例如 It's a shame that the concert has to be cancelled。演唱会被取消，真的是太可惜了。 那在口语对话的时候啊，我们也很常省略后面一长串的句子，在别人说了一件很可惜的事情的时候，直接用 "Oh, that's too bad" 或者是 "What a shame" 来表达你觉得很可惜。比如说 "Oh, my sister just lost her job." "Oh, that's too bad." 差不多就是这种对话的感觉。那今天举了这些例子，教大家这个简单好用的说法，大家要赶快学起来，下次就不会再想说好可惜的时候，就想不出来啊，那样就真的太可惜了。
So that was too bad, but what about ugly? Like, we know that this means you don't like it.
Not good looking sometimes.
Yeah, but it's kind of strange to talk about a chair that way, so...
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We will find out. Ugly 就是丑陋的、难看的，所以他们回收了大多的物品啊，但是一个老旧的椅子却没有办法回收。但是 ugly 也可以当成不好的、暴力的，或者是使人家不愉快的。譬如说 ，They didn't speak up because they didn't want things to get ugly。他们没有出声，因为他们不想要事情变得很难看。那么课文例句是 All the neighbors hate that ugly house. It looks terrible. 所有的邻居都讨厌那栋丑房子，它有够难看的。
So I think my neighborhood is pretty cute.
Aww.
But there's definitely some ugly buildings there. What about yours?
Well, I live in an apartment building. I think it's green, and I think it looks a little new. A little new. It's only 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the whole building. So I think it's quite new.
But what about all around your house, like the neighborhood?
Well, there are some old houses around.
Yeah. But there's this idea that people talk about sometimes, which is ugly cute. So it's something
很可爱.
Yeah, it's something that it's you know that it's ugly, and it should make you go, "Ugh," but it's so ugly it becomes cute somehow.
Like 蛋黄哥.
Yes, kind of.
It's ugly cute.
Yeah, actually, I don't think gudetama is ugly.
I don't think it is ugly, but I've heard people calling them ugly.
Really?
Yeah, my friends around me. Now, like 那个 ugly cute 就是丑的很可爱. Do you take that as a compliment?
If someone ever said it to me, absolutely not. But I can understand. Well, what about you? Would you think so?
I would be sad. I think I'll be crying inside like, oh, so you're saying that I'm ugly?
Exactly. I think it's good to describe like cartoons or toys or animals, definitely. People will, I've seen some ugly cute dogs.
Oh, really?
They have like their teeth are sticking out funny. There's a contest for the ugliest dog in the world.
Oh, really?
And a lot of people will say like, oh, it's so ugly. I love it. That's a little bit unusual, but yeah.
Well, maybe it's a compliment to those people.
Right.
That's saying the phrase.
Yeah, but use it on people with extreme caution. I don't advise it.
No.
I don't recommend it. So anyway, back to the trash, the ugly chair. So Julian says, we can call the city to pick up old furniture like this.
Okay, so call. 我们来看一下。Call 就是 bling 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 给谁打电话，那么 call 也可以当名词哦，你可以说 to give someone a call， 所以你可以说 feel free to give me a call if you need my help， 需要我帮忙的时候呢，随时打给我。又或者一个很常见的片语是 close call， 就是侥幸脱险的意思。For example, the car nearly hit the guy. That was a close call. 或者是呢，用 uncalled for 这一个片语也可以，我们可以说 What you said to him was uncalled for. You should apologize to him. 这边的意思就有点像是，你说那句话很不适当uncalled for， 有这样子的意思。好，那我们看一下课文例句。I'm going to call a taxi to come here and drive us home. 我要打电话叫计程车来载我们回家。
So Julian calls, or he doesn't call. He says they can call the city to come
and
pick it up.
take the trash, not the trash, but the chair.
Yeah. Well, they think it's trash, but it's specifically a chair. Yeah, it's a big thing. So what about pick up?
Pick up 就是把东西取起来。那通常我们说，东西掉 you drop something and you pick it up， 但是也是一个意思。但这边就是请政府的人员呢来把椅子收回去。所以 Julian 就说打电话给城市的政府人员，请他们来收这类的家具啊。Maybe it will work.
Yeah, definitely. So the article keeps going. Julian has another idea for what they can do with some old things. He says, also, we can give our old clothes to people in need.
In need 就是在困难的时候，或者是在贫困之中的意思。所以这边就是说，我们其实也可以把衣服给有需要或有困难的人们耶。
Yeah. And Maria says, that's a good idea. I can donate this dress. So she's going to give it away. A dress is something you can wear, but it's also a word that can do a lot of things. Like many English words, it can be a noun, a verb, and just with those two, it can be so many different things. Why don't you tell us a little bit about dress?
Sure. Dress 就是洋装的意思，但是 dress 也可以当名词以外呢，我们也可以当动词哦。譬如说 get dressed 就是有穿好衣服的意思，所以譬如说 we're ready to go, go get dressed， 我们要走咯，赶快去准备。或者是盛装打扮 dress up 也是可以的。They were all dressed up for the party， 他们为了派对都盛装打扮。那我们看一下今天的课文例句。Jackie wore a beautiful long blue dress to her birthday party。Jackie 呢，在她的生日派对上穿了一件美丽的蓝色长洋装。So that's a beautiful dress you're wearing today.
Thank you. It's a little bit new. It's not very long, so it doesn't exactly match Jackie's, but it is beautiful and blue. I agree.
You've got your own style.
Thank you. Yeah.
所以 Maria 很赞同，好主意耶。那我们也可以捐赠这件洋装 ，donate 就是捐赠的意思。So Maria doesn't want to wear that dress anymore, possibly, so she wants to donate it.
Yeah, maybe she has too many clothes in her closet. Maybe she got thinner or fatter and it doesn't fit very well. So sometimes you can have a dress altered and then it will fit you better, but sometimes donate it. Let someone else use it.
True.
Yeah. So actually, let's find out why the article tells us. She says, I don't wear it now. Oh, okay.
Okay, we got the answer.
Yeah, there's the answer. I don't wear it now. Also, maybe we can fix up this old chair and not throw it away.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, 所以 fix up 就是有收拾、修理或者是装饰的意思。那么 Maria 就说：“这洋装我都没再穿了，而且说不定我们可以修理一下椅子，就不用丢了耶。”
Yeah, so that's good. They got inspired by thinking about one thing that's very easy to do. They thought, oh, we could do something with the chair too. And Julian agrees. Julian says, right. There really are lots of ways to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Oh, okay. 所以就像 like what you said in the beginning of our episode, we talked about reduce, reuse, and recycle. 回收，减少、回收再利用。那么 Julian 就说，对耶，真的有太多的方法可以减少浪费、回收再利用。And let's take a look at way.
Yeah.
所以 way 这边是方法、方式的意思。我们昨天有说到 make room for something， 但我们也有片语是 make way for something， 也就是让路的意思。所以你可以说 the trees were cut down to make way for the new road。那么 way 的意思很多啦，也可以当副词来强调程度。譬如说我花太多钱买衣服了，你就可以说 I spent way too much money on clothes。又或者是呢，票比我想象中便宜太多了，你要强调嘛，所以 the tickets were way cheaper than I thought。那我们看一下课文例句。William lost his keys, but he found another way to get into the house. William 呢弄丢了他的钥匙，但他找到了别的方式进到屋子里面去。
All right, so that's the end of the article. They decided, oh, we have other ways to deal with this stuff than throwing it out. So they decided to donate, fix. That's great. Oh, that's like you mentioned at the beginning.
Yeah.
So let's go to review time and talk about another really common way, especially in the US, to deal with old things.
Review time.
So in the article, Maria decided she was going to donate her dress. And so that's something that's really common. And what happens to those donated dresses? They go to what in the US we call a thrift store.
Okay.
It's kind of a hard word to say.
Yeah,
Actually,
thrift
even
store.
for me, thrift store, thrift shop. But these are places like in the US, two big ones are called Goodwill and Out of the Closet. So people donate their clothes to this kind of facility, and people will sort through it, and that gives them a job. And then people also work in the shops, people who didn't have a home maybe, and they can start to get back on their feet. So in the US, they're really clothing focused though. They don't have a lot of furniture necessarily, like the big chair. In the UK, they also call them charity shops instead of thrift shops. And a big one is Oxfam. They have something in Canada called Value Village, this kind of place where you can go to buy something a little cheaper, a little bit used, but it's still good. What about
Must be crowded.
Sometimes they are,
okay.
and sometimes they have junk. But,
Oh, yeah, sure.
you know, sometimes there's really good stuff. But what has Taiwan got?
Well, I've actually never been to any.
Oh.
Have you?
I found one or two, but that's why I mentioned they're really clothing focused in the US, because here the only secondhand shops I've found, like you can get something used, are mostly like rice cookers and dishes and books. Yeah.
Well, I think I know one that's clothing focused in Da'anqu.
Oh, I
think
live
it's
there.
here. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
you live there? Okay. I think it's called Green Angel.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and there's clothes and shoes in there.
And you can tell from the name, Green Angel, that they want to focus on being good to the environment, reducing, reusing, recycling, not buying something new. So it seems like maybe there are more, but we just don't know about
Just go
them.
online and Google
so we're
secondhand shops in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Clothing focused.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so this is the idea of thrifting, buying stuff used. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the article, the end of reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah.
For this week anyway. So for A+ English, I'm Kai.
I'm Chickling.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.
Welcome to Picture Dictionary. Plastic, container, furniture, aluminum, paper, battery, electronics, clothes, glass jar, food waste, garbage bag.
Recycling, reducing, and reusing things. Warm-up question. What do you do with old things in your house? Do you throw them out or try to make them new again? Julian and Maria come back from taking out the recycling.
We reduced our trash this week. That's good. I still need to buy more garbage bags though.
Yeah, I'm glad we could recycle most things. Too bad they couldn't take this ugly old chair.
We can call the city to pick up old furniture like this. Also, we can give our old clothes to people in need.
That's a good idea. I can donate this dress. I don't wear it now. Also, maybe we can fix up this old chair and not throw it away.
Right! There really are lots of ways to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Word power.
Ugly, ugly. All the neighbors hate that ugly house. It looks terrible. All the neighbors hate that ugly house. It looks terrible. Call, call. I'm going to call a taxi to come here and drive us home. I'm going to call a taxi to come here and drive us home. Dress, dress. Jackie wore a beautiful long blue dress to her birthday party. Jackie wore a beautiful long blue dress to her birthday party. Way. William lost his keys, but he found another way to get into the house. William lost his keys, but he found another way to get into the house.
认识字汇
Reduce. Donate. Donate